Hi, Matahunt family and community members. This is Miss Hogan here. I thought I would do a different type of read aloud today. I was thinking about the types of books that I liked to read when I was younger, and I remember a series called The Adventures of the Bailey School Kids. And I really loved these books. I loved reading them. They were fun, they were exciting, they were silly. So I went and found some of my old books. So the Bailey School Kids is about four kids that go to a school in Bailey City. And in every book, there's some strange adults in the community members, and they're kind of like detectives trying to figure out what's going on with these strange adults. So, the first book that I wanted to read and start today is The Adventures of the Bailey School Kids. Vampires Don't Wear Polka Dots. I wonder if this is the vampire right here with the polka dots. Interesting. Let's read the back to find more information about what the book will be about. There are some pretty weird grown ups living in Bailey City. Teachers never last in the Bailey School third grade. We have a third grade at the Matahunt. Our teachers are amazing though. Miss D, we've got Miss Tabito, Miss Lane. And when Mrs. Jeepers takes over the class, the kids are sure she'll quit, just like all the rest. But this Transylvanian teacher has a strange way of getting what she wants. I wonder what she does to get what she wants. Now the kids are starting to wonder, will they survive Mrs. Jeepers? Let's read chapter 1 to find out what happens with the Bailey School Kids. Since this is a chapter book, there's not a lot of pictures. So what you need to do is practice your visualizing skills. So that means making a movie or a picture in your head of the words while I'm reading them so you can picture and remember exactly what's happening. The author uses a lot of great words to help you imagine, and she describes what's going on so you can make that picture in your head. You also get to be the director of your own movie, so you get to choose a little bit about what it looks like in your head. So I will start reading with chapter 1, and the title of the chapter is A New Teacher. Poor Mrs. Dee, said Melody. I feel sorry for her. A couple of other girls in the third grade classroom at Bailey Elementary School agreed. She got what she deserved. Eddie, the class bully, was a tall kid with curly red hair. So right now, you should be thinking about a tall kid with curly red hair. That's Eddie. Melody turned to Eddie. You shouldn't have been so mean to her. If you had been nicer, she wouldn't have gone crazy. It's not my fault, Eddie said. Nobody else was nice to her either. It was true. There was not an innocent person in the whole class. Every student there had talked out loud or thrown paper wads or done something to drive their teacher crazy. We don't do that at the Matahunt. That's not kind or respectful. We would never see that type of behavior. Mrs. Dee had not actually gone nuts, but she had quit her job after she found her top desk drawer full of shaving cream. So right now you should be picturing a teacher opening her drawer, and inside it's full of shaving cream. She had been looking for a pencil when she stuck her hands in the mint-scented shaving cream. I can't stand it anymore, Mrs. Dee screamed. She held her hands up like a surgeon and looked around the room. A wild look came into her eyes. I don't know who did this, but I want you to know that you will pay for it. Someday you'll get yours. Someday, somewhere, somebody somewhere will make you pay. She laughed a cackling kind of laugh and left the room. Oh, here she is. There's Miss Dee. holding her hands up like a surgeon. No one in the third grade had seen Mrs. Dede since, but it was rumored that she had moved to a small town in the farthest corner of Alaska. Today, the third grade of Bailey Elementary was getting their new teacher. No one had seen her yet, and everyone was worried. What if we get a male wrestler? Melody twisted one of her black pigtails. My cousin's teacher moved away, and they got this male wrestler for their new teacher. Can you imagine having a wrestler as a teacher? Oh, be serious, Melody. Howie laughed and wrinkled his freckle-covered nose. So you should be picturing Howie has freckles covering his nose. Wrestlers don't become teachers. I am serious. He weighed at least 300 pounds and had muscles the size of watermelons. He threatened to stuff anybody who misbehaved inside their pencil boxes. Oh, that's a lot of describing words. I can really picture what that teacher was like. Did he ever do it? Howie asked. No, he never had to. Nobody ever misbehaved, Melody answered. Everybody agreed that having a male wrestler for a teacher would be a lot worse than having Mrs. Dede. A short girl named Liza spoke up. Maybe we'll get Miss Viola Swamp. Everybody laughed. Viola Swamp was a character in a book they had read. Have you ever read the book Miss Nelson Goes Missing? That's Viola Swamp. Liza turned bright red. Well, we might get her for a teacher, and then you'll all be sorry. That silenced everyone. Viola Swamp was the strictest, meanest teacher in the whole world. If they got somebody like her, they would all be doomed. Don't worry, Eddie bragged. I can take care of any teacher, even a male wrestler. Footsteps from out in the hall made everybody scramble for their seats. An uneasy quiet settled over the class as the footsteps stopped in front of the third grade classroom. A couple of students took a deep breath as the doorknob slowly turned. That's the end of chapter 1. I wonder what the new teacher will be like. What's your prediction? Make a prediction. What do you think the new teacher will be like? Why do you think that? Were there clues in the book that help you make your prediction? Whoa, I really hope they don't get a wrestler or someone like Viola Swamps. Yikes, that would not be great. Join me next time for Chapter 2. The title of the chapter is Mrs. Jeepers. I can't wait to find out what she's all about. See you next time.